Riding off the high of 2023 and its great selection of games, 2024 was, to many, considered a bridge year before another wave of highly anticipated titles in 2025. While many games this year definitely generated their fair share of excitement, it'd be no exaggeration to say that plenty more titles largely missed the mark. And, of course, that's what we're here to discuss. On December 14th, 2024 at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/BloodPikachu, we will be conducting our second annual Kotick Awards, nicknamed the Koticks 2 Live, where we'll be discussing what the worst games of 2024 were in a variety of categories, all of which will be entirely voted as the winners by you, the viewers. With that, let's go ahead and take a look at what we have ahead of us this December and see all of our nominees. To begin, I'd like to introduce a new, one-time category to the Koticks, the worst game we missed last year. Last year's show was, admittedly, quite rushed, and that led to us leaving off quite a few stinkers from the nominee pool. Our methods for conducting nominations have since changed, however, and this year we would like to right our wrongs and acknowledge some more of 2023's worst games. For the worst game we missed last year, the nominees are Avatar: The Last Airbender – Quest for Balance by Bamtang Games, Crime Boss: Rockay City by In-Game Studios, Silent Hill: Ascension by Genvid, Stray Souls by Jukai Studio, and Undawn by Lightspeed Studios. For Worst Narrative, the nominees are Class of 09, The Flip Side, Dustborn, Kong, Survivor Instinct, Silent Hill, The Short Message, and Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. Another new category to the show, Worst Character, highlights some of the worst specific characters in any game this year, even if their game or story is otherwise good. For Worst Character, the nominees are Anita from Silent Hill: The Short Message, Brainiac from Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League, Eve from Stellar Blade, Rappa from Honkai Star Rail, and Stacy from Kong: Survivor Instinct. For Worst Art Direction, the nominees are Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Sweep the Board, Miraculous, Paris Under Siege, Pal World, The Walking Dead, Destinies, and Unplagued. For Worst Score and Music, we will be playing a sample of 3 songs off of each game's soundtrack so that you can have a better understanding of their quality. For Worst Score and Music, the nominees are Angerfoot, Dustborn, Funko Fusion, Plants vs. Zombies 3, Welcome to Zomburbia, and Splatoon 3, Side Order. Yet another new category to the show, Worst Song, specifically highlights especially bad singular songs in any game, whether or not that game has an otherwise good soundtrack. We'll also play a small sample of each song listed for Worst Song. The nominees are Burning Desires from Zenless Zone Zero, The Gig Grind from Dustborn,
leaving no trace, escaping the gig grind, looking for a better place.
Jawa Brothers from Star Wars Hunters, Lake Juliet from Another Code Recollection,
Lake Juliet and you.
Super Slow from Foam Stars, and Swim 3 from Fortnite.
One for me. From the shore to the deep, I swim so free.
Another new category, but one that premiered in our Kotick Rewind 2022 show in June. Scummiest Game is all about developers who use underhanded, immoral, and greedy business tactics in or outside of their games. For Scummiest Game, the nominees are Champions Tactics, Grimoria Chronicles, Class of 09, The Flip Side, The Day Before, Foam Stars, and Skull and Bones. For Worst Community Support, the nominees are Concord, Funko Fusion, Little Big Planet 3, Multiversus, and Overwatch 2. For Worst Action Game, the nominees are Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Clash, Miraculous Paris Under Siege, Multiversus, South Park Snow Day, and The Walking Dead Destinies. For Worst Shooter, the nominees are Alex Jones's NWO Wars, Concord, Foam Stars, Funko Fusion, and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. For Worst Adventure Game, the nominees are The Day Before, Dustborn, Kong Survivor Instinct, Silent Hill The Short Message, and Skull and Bones. For Worst RPG, the nominees are Broken Roads, Enotria The Last Song, Pal World, Ray Nodis, and Wuthering Waves. For Worst Multiplayer Game, the nominees are Concord, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Sweep the Board, Foam Stars, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and Unplagued. Last year, the category Most Boring caused some confusion amongst the viewers. So to clarify, Most Boring relates to games that are not inherently poorly made in most areas. However, they just lack an entertainment factor to keep us engaged the whole way through. For Most Boring, the nominees are Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, Endless Ocean Luminous, Harry Potter Quidditch Champions, X-Defiant, and Zenless Zone Zero. For most disappointing, the nominees are Class of 09, The Flip Side, Multiverses, Plants vs. Zombies 3, Welcome to Zomburbia, Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection, and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. For yet another new category, Least Notable targets games from larger companies that had little to no conversation and or sales around them at release. To be clear, we're looking at games in a ratio to how notable they should have been versus how notable they were. For Least Notable, the nominees are Alone in the Dark 2024, The Casting of Frank Stone, Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess, Unknown 9 Awakening, and Visions of Mana. And for our final new category of the year, Worst Port / Remaster looks at games that otherwise would not find themselves on the show, pre-existing games ported to new consoles that do not serve the originals justice. For Worst Port / Remaster, the nominees are Lollipop Chainsaw Repop, Pac-Man Mega Tunnel Battle Chomp Champs, Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Arcade Wrath of the Mutants, and Willy's Wonderland the game for consoles. For Worst DLC, the nominees are Atomic Heart Trapped in Limbo, Fortnite Rocket Racing, NBA 2K25 Gravity Ball, Risk of Rain 2 Seekers of the Storm, and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League Season 1. For Worst Box Art, the nominees are Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, Life is Strange Double Exposure, Lollipop Chainsaw Repop, Supermarket Simulator, and Topspin 2K25. For Worst Adaptation, the nominees are Borderlands, Halo Season 2, Knuckles, Like a Dragon Yakuza, and Sonic Prime Season 3. For Least Anticipated, the nominees are Daemon X Machina Titanic Scion, Delta Force, Fair Games, Holy Horror Mansion, and Infinity Nikki. For Most Improved Sequel / Studio, the nominees are Contra Operation Galaga, a sequel to Contra Rogue Core, Destiny 2 The Final Shape, a sequel to Destiny 2 Lightfall, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, a sequel to Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi, Silent Hill 2 2024 from Bloober Team, the creators of The Medium, and Super Mario Party Jamboree, a sequel to Super Mario Party. It's been a long year, and believe you me, we've had plenty of trash to sort through this time around. But now, it is finally time to reveal the nominees, selected for total failure in game design, optimization, storytelling, and everything else which can make a good game. The nominees for the worst game of the year at the Koticks 2 are Concord by Firewalk Studios, The Day Before by Fantastic, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Sweep the Board by CyberConnect 2, Foam Stars by Square Enix, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League by Rocksteady Studios, and unplagued by the Euphoric Brothers. And there you have it, our second time around, and yet the games haven't gotten any better. This year's not only had some expectantly weak titles, but also a few surprises managed to sneak their way in. And now it is up to you to decide what shall be crowned the worst game of 2024. Once again, the Koticks 2 will be broadcasted for the first time live at twitch.tv/BloodyPikachu at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on December 14th, 2024, and will soon after be posted to youtube.com/@BloodyPikachu. A link to the Google form where you can cast your vote will be both in the description of this video as well as at the official Kotick Awards Twitter account @TheKotickAwards. Remember to cast your votes before November 14th, 2024, as your votes are the sole determinants of the winners of each category. Also, remember to keep tabs on this YouTube channel as more Koticks 2 information is posted. Last year's show was amazing, and I hope to be able to have another amazing show this year as well. Take care everyone, and I hope to see you there.